Hello and welcome to another episode of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I'm Bring Stabbity, the stabbiest stabby that ever stabbied, and we are trying to get the new Age event. Unfortunately, there was a gigabyte of data I needed to download, and now that that's done, let's go back to the home page and probably trigger a brand new unit announcement. There it is! A new unit is here!
行こうガンダム僕たちの手で
And of course we get massive slowdown as always. Get Titus cross Age 1 normal. He has the cross equipped, which is totally cool. Age 2 normal with the twin bullets. UR Age 1 normal is the best tower MS you can bring. UR Age 1 normal has better tags than UR Age 2 normal. They showed the Titus for the introduction. They did, and then they got the Spallo, and then they cross-equipped it. So it had Titus on one arm, Spallo on the other arm, and then the legs, they had the same thing, but in the other direction. Which is kind of cool. Alright, Gundam AGE, additional celebration panel missions. We get tickets, we get Age SP thingies, and we get evolution for the Gundam. Apparently, the Gundam of Legend. Alright, so let's take a peek at those panel missions. So yeah, we gotta get SSR the Gundam to level 10 or higher, 20 or higher. Raise any characters level to 20 or higher. Develop... Huh. Okay. Develop units from Age 5 times. Clear main stage 10 times. Upgrade weapons. Complete 3 character requests. Dismantle 5 units. Clear any event stage 5 times, excluding tactical training. Okay. Cool. Well, let's go do that. And also, there is a fierce enemy assault. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, well, first things first. Yeah, let's just go into any random stage. Alright, new stages added for Gundam AGE. Oh! Can we even do them without doing UC? I'm just gonna click on and see if we can. We can. Zeharto. Gundam AGE. Really need to rewatch AGE. No, you don't. Wait, so the Gundam is from that one painting in the first episode of AGE? Yes! Yes, it is! Ironically, while Awesome is the better pilot between him and as a young dad, Age 2 normal, despite being a limited unit, is worse than Age 1 normal, though the Age 1 normal has butt cheeks range compared to Age 2 normal. You should see the tags. You should, because one of the missions for tickets requires 5 Age MS developed. Well, that's easy. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Get ourselves a second Desperado. But yeah, we have... Take that to a Genoace. The Gundam was also made post-Age 3 finale. Okay. No. And... You know what? How many... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We may as well bulk develop 5. Take 5 of these. In fact, that's the reproduction of it. Oh, okay. Get a bunch of Gen Aces, and let's see what we can turn them into. Gen Ace Fox Custom, nice. One of those old school SD game player. This game still make me confused from time to time due to there's lots of new mechanics. That's fair. Zilla. Yeah, Kyo's generation is where the limited dev UR is. Okay, okay. Xeno. Shaldal. And we made some decent progress. And Adele. Boom. But yeah, let's see what else we got here. Obviously, we just got a bunch of these. That is Age 102 Assault. Age 1 Spallow, Age 1 Titus, Age 1 Titus, and that's just a regular Age 1, Age 1 normal, yep. G-Xihphos, okay, okay. How about here? We have Gundam Age 2 normal, what did it come from? A G-Bouncer, that makes sense. Age 2 Double Bullet. And an Age 2 Artemis. No Shovel Man evolves into Genoace. Genoace, a military MS, evolves to Shovel Man. Shovel is much better than Short Heat Stick. Shovel is much better than a police stick. Anyway, hello Shakifa. But yeah, let's take a look at the vegan side. I know it's vegan side, but there are a bunch of vegans. There's the Zadra. There is the Kronos, and there is the Defurse. Okay. May as well build one of these two. There we go. Got ourselves a Gafran. And that's enough of that. Let's just go grab our panel mission. Yoink. And we gotta get the Gundam to, actually, let's go do character right. Character requests. Missions are gone, that's fine. Let's just go do, skip 3 on, Witch for Mercury. Vegan, genocide them. Vegan from Mars sounds like an amateur satirical horror film. Vegan, genocide them. Flint and his Lala urine died. I'm still salty about Bandai having reprinted their master grade H2 Darkhound. H2 Darkhound is cool. Boom. Okay. With that out of the way, we can quickly do some character missions. Transfer SR Jesta. Unironically, we can't do that. Develop 2 units. Develop 3 units. So let's go develop you 3 units from here. Bulk develop. 1, 2, 3. Build. Execute. Done. Report. Age has one of the worst storylines of Gundam, at least the theme kicks butt. Yeah, yeah. I also hate the character designs. Actually, which way do we want to do this? Yeah, because we want Rosvitz. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, There's our development taken care of. Alright, and Banana, we can't give you a Jesta. We don't have enough materials, but we can send a Gundam from Amuro. Yoink. There we go. Super Piloto asemasu no da. Yes. Especially Unmei no Seki Ue. Reku and G also got the worst storyline. The plot kept changing every 5 episodes. Reku is probably the worst UC story, mostly because the plot kind of went nowhere. I have not seen G no Reconquista. Alright, so that is that. Let's go to panel missions. Yoink it. Nope. Okay, I guess we can. Dismantle. There we go. Filters. Development unit. What are we even filtering by right now? Rich for Mercury. Yeah, don't. Darn it, I recently got rid of a bunch of units. There's 3 to be deleted. I guess I'll just go through... Go through the list, see what I do have to dismantle. Nothing. Super Piloto Seims Asunoda. Like, there's some cool MS, namely the G-Lucifer for being an MS that was built after the turn AX, having Moonlight Butterfly and Perfect Pack G-Self being more war crimes than even the Moonlight Butterfly is, and G-Arcane not using its transformable mode more. Okay. G Gundam, anything? Yes. There we go. There we go. Plenty of units from G Gundam to dismantle. That takes care of another panel mission. But let's look at notices. I know I'm jumping all over the place. New units. Age normal. Okay, limited units. Age 2 normal with Asemu Asuno. Age 1 normal with Flit Asuno. Grodek Ainoa and Diva affects Rearm Tag and Age series. And other stuff added to the gacha pool. Sure, whatever. Mask Rival in G-Reco is kind of the worst mask rival ever, not in terms of pilot skills, but rather just his plotline existence. Oof. That stinks. Alright, Age main stage is added. 228 until 329, you get the tracks. Songs such as Kimi no Naka no Eiyu from Age will be available for a limited time. Yeah, Age 2 Artemis and the Zaydra. Available in the development chart. Rearm, Age System, and Vegan tags have been added. X-Rounder has been added. Following new series, Mobile Suit Gundam Age Exalog. Okay. Mobile Suit Gundam SSR units, Age 1 Swordia, Age 1 Razor. Okay, okay. Alright, and we need to clear Char's counterattack stage 5 to unlock Age. That answers that question. And a Master League Season 9. Please collect your rewards. After conclusion, get that season done. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. League Shop resets. League Shop items reset when next Master League starts. Okay. Campaigns. We got the panel missions, which give us the Gundam. Alright. And there's that update. Alright, Fierce Enemy Assault. G-Xiphos. Yeah, Fierce Enemy, sure. Oh? Is it linked? No, they're just giving linked for extra information. Gotcha. New Eternal Roads added. Don't care. And Celebration Gift. Yes. We get Hathaway Noah as a celebration gift. Hooray. Alright, that's everything. Let's go check our gifts. So we got regular logins. There is Hathaway Noah as a gift. And the Gundam. I like how it's just the Gundam. Yeah, next Master League is gonna suck. Rival MSG isn't a lot of tags. I mean, G-Rico itself is like a buffet. Large in quantity, looks good individually and together, but the taste is subpar. About all you can use is Sazabi and Justice. Yeah, we'll see what we can grab. Alright, the Gundam. Now we gotta go. Reset favorites, other. There is our The Gundam. And not there. Level up. Let's get you to level 20. Complete some more panels. Claim all. May as well raise Hathaway to level 20. Oh, and we can scout some new people. Merida Cruz from Unicorn. Merida successfully scouted. Yeah, we, right, those are all of our ex-Stray characters, and we got Gigi as a character there. But yeah, let's level you up to 20. There we go. Hathaway has reached level 20. And we can go upgrade 5 weapons. Oh yeah, we got one of your tokens, so we may as well use it. Does this game have Sentinel? Not yet. It has the EXS Gundam, but that's it. And I don't have it, unfortunately. Oh wow, you only have 1 weapon. That's lame, but that's still gonna give us 4 weapon upgrades right there. Yeah, you already made a little bit of progress there with the Gundam. Dreadnought, let's give you 1, which will upgrade us a weapon. And stage, I'm just going to go do, I guess we can go do Destiny, if I haven't done it already. I haven't. Drop 3 there, and that clears main stage 10 times. Yeah, we're doing a good job on these panel missions. Oh wow, that gave us 10 AP packs. That's a lot. Alright, that leaves us with just 5 event stages. And I can tell you exactly how we're going to be doing them. First, cumulative, develop 6,000 times, 74,000 AP with the warship, rank 5 for Karis Nautilus, and rank 2 for Banana. Events, we'll just scroll down through here so we can get rid of the new notifications so that it's not bugging me. Back, and missions. Daily, we got all of our dailies except collecting AP. We'll grab that in a bit. Alright, stages, Master League. So yeah, event top score, 175. Will I... Is that it? Okay. But yeah, I guess let's use up our silver tokens first. We got weapons, definitely need those. And those that I'm not honestly in a rush to use. SP conversion chips, yes. Definitely want to proceed. And definitely want to grab ultimate development material. And then we continue and save up for until we get to 3,000 so we can get the ship limit broken again. Alright, we've done stuff there. I guess I may as well... 232, 377, 147. That's a good possibility. There, purchase 10 of you. Of you. 177, 189. And there we go. There's our money spent. I figure that's money well spent. Missions, just got dailies, perfect. Stage, events, and let's take care of event stages. We can claim rewards, but we already got everything from Sea to Stray. Nothing left to do. I guess it's Fierce Enemy Assault time. G-Xiphos. Attempt. Squad 2, yeah, that's the unstoppable. Let's just go formation. Overwrite. And pull up formation 3. There. Get us to 394. Not that we need it. It's going to be a total joke with our power set, but hey. Alright, defeat G-Xiphos. Mystic Blade Works, how you doing? Bounce the bouncer. And blow up the G-Xiphos. Isn't that easy? There it is, our very own G-Xiphos. Boom. Ba-da-da. Alright, and let's accept medium difficulty. See how we do on this one. go. The bouncer has been bounced. And the Xiphos needs the EX. And once more, the battle has been cleared. That's kind of silly. Alright, and let's continue on and move on to the final one. We still have more than twice the recommended combat power. This fierce enemy assault isn't particularly fierce. Alright, now we actually need something. Oh wow, that's all of it? Okay. If you insist. Yeah, you can just waltz up there and stand by. Attack burst, MP burst, MP burst. You have sway, but can you get in range? No, you cannot. That's fine. You take sway. And target that. And get some nice debuffs. Perfect. All going straight onto the defender. Very nice. And then Caliburn can get the awakening boost. On the G bouncer, that works. All right. Can't even reach. Okay, well. Nope, won't get the kill. That's fine. But you also won't get the kill. In that case, just sway. Target you, get all those support attacks. Not that you really needed all of them. Okay, that worked. I forgot to take the debuffs into account. And Shiko in the Epion can take the kill. Boom! Go. Normal or harder taken care of. And I guess we can hop on down to the base. Collect the warship crews. And then immediately go back to the event. And do the most important thing that you can do. Skip 6. Boom. Which takes care of the final panel mission. A limited time unit assembly feature ticket. Very nice. Panel complete. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to need to clear all main stages, excluding hard, from Age to finish this one. Clear any event stage 10 times. Yeah, so we won't be finishing this one off, but that's fine. That's fine. We made good progress. We took out the first one, and most of this stuff we'll just be doing offline until we need to come back and actually do the story stage. And we got 30 days left. Darn. Alright, unit assembly tickets. We may as well use the ticket. Right? Oh no. You can use them you can do it times 10, so never mind. We will not pull on those. Yeah, you give times 3 and you give times 4. Okay, so we'll just do a 10 pull once we get all 10 tickets. Simple enough. Yeah. And that requires using 750 AP, so yeah. We're not gonna push it. We're just gonna get back to work. But we got missions, events, fierce enemy assaults. Yeah, didn't mean to claim it, but that's fine. Claim them all because they're just normal stuff. Normal or higher. All right. Clear expert 8 more times, and we'll get the G-Xiphos tokens. Alright, that's that. Back to Unicorn we go. Four stages complete. Redeemed me a stretch. Alright, I will happily take a stretch. Thank you. May as well hydrate also. But let's take out stage 5 so we can be halfway done with Unicorn. The Ghost of Laplace. Hey, and we got space for another one. Alright, who we adding? I guess that depends on what characters we have. We do not have many good choices. An attacker or a supporter? Rizel. We'll take the Rizel, and we'll put Riddy Marcenas in it. Why not? It's the best choice we have. Upgrade Riddy. May as well max him out. Hey, raise any character to 40 or higher. That's nice. But there we go. There we go. That looks fine. That looks fine. Let's go. The unicorn returns to the Nihil Argula, clutching on to the Kshatriya. Merida is taken prisoner and transferred to the infirmary for treatment. It seems our roles have been reversed. Ah! Don't stare at me like that. I'm still a bit fuzzy on everything. Could you tell me what happened back there? You must have been swallowed up by the machine. A psychomu backflow. You think you're in control, then the suit wrests it away. I sensed a powerful negative intent. It was likely the urge of that system embedded in the Gundam. An urge to seek, hunt down, and destroy new types, even artificial ones. A machine isn't capable of discerning natural from synthetic, but people are another story. They can feel the difference. But you... I have a master whom I must follow. Even if I was created artificially, this devotion involves my entire being. My master's desires are my desires. My master's enemies are my enemies. But that's as good as a curse. You're killing yourself little by little. Don't you see that? I see it inside of you. You and I might be two of a kind. What is that supposed to mean? You're simping for that girl. Stop being such a simp. She doesn't like that. If I don't see you as an equal, then losing to you is a humiliation. Still, the Gundam did stop. Your will, your foundation forced the system into submission. My what? People like me don't have that. But that's why I can merge my consciousness with a machine. Merida. Forget about me. Banagher, no matter what decisions you have to make from now on, just keep saying, even so, it's the foundation of who you are. That's the power that awakens that other system, the one sleeping inside that Gundam. The power of Laplace's box was entrusted to it so it could... Merida fights through the pain caused by her injuries to talk to Banagher. Her words remain deeply imprinted in Banagher's mind. News of the Sleeve's cyber new type being captured soon reaches Martha of Anaheim Electronics. She orders Alberto to have Merida transferred to the Augusta Laboratory in North America. The Augusta Laboratory serves as the Earth Federation Force's new type research facility, developing cyber new types and new type machines. While it was officially shut down during the final days of the Grips War due to the inhumane nature of its research, Anaheim Electronics has since maintained the facility in secret. Martha plans to recondition Merida there, with the intention of turning her into a tactical advantage to seize the unicorn. I don't know what Grandfather's and Cardeas's goal was, but if the box is lost, then the Foundation fortunes will be lost along with it. Keep in mind, there is a faction within the Federation government that is aiming to gain the box for itself. Laplace's box is our lifeline. I'm counting on you, Alberto. Meanwhile, the Nahel Argama heads for the debris-strewn sector, where the Prime Minister's residence, Laplace, was destroyed in the well-known Laplace incident. The Laplace program, secretly installed in the Unicorn, had pointed them to those coordinates. Believing that the presence of the Gundam might break the seal on Laplace's box, Dagusa urges Banagher to activate the unicorn. However, Banagher refuses to comply. You saw it, right? What happened in Palau? I'm not even a soldier. I shouldn't have to take orders from you. Sure, you don't have to, but you have a responsibility. You've intervened in combat situations thrice now in a powerful experimental weapon. Some lives may have been saved, but others were lost. You've taken it upon yourself to interfere in the destinies of a lot of people, friend and foe alike, and for that you have to take responsibility. How? By seeing it through to the end. You want me to keep fighting until I die? Is that your plan? Or am I supposed to help you with your crazy treasure hunt? You're going to have to decide that. But right now, you're just running from problems you created. Listen to me! People are going to die! Are you telling me my responsibility is to go kill people? Don't be so hard on Commander Dagusa. He has to see things from that perspective. It's his job. When we were told to attack Palau by ourselves, I'll be honest with you, we were already pretty reluctant. But then Commander Dagusa came to me. He called it a hostage rescue operation. He said we were indebted to you. Commander Dagusa is acting with the kind of responsibility we should all have for one another. Hearing Otto's words changes Banagher's mind. Deciding to fulfill all his duties, he agrees to comply with Dagusa's request. The Nail Argama approaches the Laplace program's designated coordinates. Meanwhile, the Garan Sierra's team, which had been tracking the ship's course, prepares to recover Merida. Well, obviously, this is the first place that comes to mind if you ask anyone about Laplace's box. Latitude 0, longitude 0, altitude 200 kilometers. The wreckage of Laplace passes this point every single day. If nothing's been discovered here by now, I doubt we're going to find anything. Captain Commander, I want to thank you for assisting us. Well, don't expect me to say the pleasure is ours. You caused me and my crew much trouble. We won't be forgetting your face. I regret I can't observe the investigation personally. May fortune continue to smile upon you in battle. That's strange. He's usually obsessed with the box. Huh. I guess in the end he's just an errand boy. Anaheim will get the investigation results via Staff HQ. You think that's all there is to it? Transporting a prisoner of war on a civilian vessel? That's against protocol. Why would headquarters allow that? What do you think they ultimately have in mind for her? The cover story is that Luna 2 doesn't have the facilities to care for a cyber new type. Huh? RX-0, launch! Feels like piloting now, does he? Deguza, do you ever question what you're doing? I'm just a cog in this giant machine known as the Federation. And I simply follow orders. There's nothing for me to question. I'm not even certain of who my friends or enemies are. Someone like this shouldn't qualify to be holding a weapon, should they? I don't want to set foot in this thing ever again, even if it meant I would be letting them down. Here's another perspective. There are people you're responsible for. People close to you. Are you talking about Takuya and Mikan? Once we get back to Luna 2, what happens to your friends will depend on what we report, and the contents of that report will depend on your actions. Still taking hostages. See it as you will. But right now, their fate is in your hands. And at the moment, it seems like you're making the right choice. It's possible that the Laplace program displays data when it recognizes the suit's coordinates. Last time the NTD activated, it didn't display any new information. Laplace's wreckage passes through these coordinates every day at 0 hours. If the box was hidden in such an obvious location, don't you think that someone would have discovered it by now? We have no idea, which is why we're checking it out. Stay focused. We only have one shot at making contact. Large-scale space migration was necessary to save the Earth from overpopulation, and only an organization whose power rivals God could hope to realize that. You mean the Federation? The bombing of the Prime Minister's residence was all too convenient for the Federation. It allowed them to tighten their grip on power under the pretext of preventing terrorism. You make it sound like a false flag operation. Sometimes, that's the way the world is when adults are in charge. Not a single person involved is still alive. All that remains now is the tradition of fearing the box, and the symbiotic relationship with the Vist Foundation, built upon it. No one can change the status quo. No one even wants to try. It's an inevitability in any organization. Still, you can't condemn the cogs in the machine for wanting to preserve that status quo. For its part, all the box had to do was to stay put for a century. We've arrived at the designated coordinates. The suit systems are nominal. How's it look? Nothing as of yet.
地球と宇宙に住むすべての皆さん、こんにちは。私は地球連邦政府首相リカルド・マーセナスです。
Citizens of Earth and Space, greetings. I am the Prime Minister of the Earth Federation Government, Ricardo Marcenas. In a matter of moments, the era of Anno Domini will enter history, and we will step into the unknown world of the Universal Century. First of all, I would like to acknowledge what an honor it is to be able to address people of all races and creeds on this momentous occasion. We're detecting radio waves from the RX-0. Please advise. From here. Something's coming. The Nail Argama's being targeted. Recall the investigative team. Roger, bridge to all mobile suits. Immediately abort your current mission and return to the mothership. Mission objective, destroy 3 enemies. So yeah, there is that force. And here is this force. Alright, well. Oh, that is Gyrodoga heavy weapons type. Or heavy armor type. Interesting. Condition achieved. We will leave the pseudo-Trojan horse to the Garanciris. As for us, we will attack the unicorn and trigger the NTD. And don't hold back. Fight like you mean to take it down, or it won't activate.
Yes, sir! Royal Guard, clear the way for the captain!
Now give it all you got, Benager. Once you face off against them, the NTD could activate. If you keep this up, we'll be pummeled to death.
But if I go all out, what will happen to you? Maybe I should just hand the suit over to them.
What would happen to the Nail Argama without the unicorn? These guys are professionals. Even if they retrieve the prisoner, they won't simply let us go. Think about your friends on that ship.
I know that. Believe me, I know. And how could I forget?
Destroy all enemy units. Good. You are in range. But you are not. Darn it. Do we really need to have a conversation with Angelo? Not really. Alright, Banana. Now use your beam magnum. You can hit them from here.
No way, it's too powerful. If only I can get closer.
Do you think this is a game, kid? Take out the enemy as soon as you can. If you let them go, they will come back later and kill your people, or even you.
Of course it's not a game. I take it seriously when someone's life is on the line. I'm doing everything I can, all right?
Oh, wow. The first person was literally Gilboa-san. Oops. Stay back, Benager.
Gilboa?
No, we won't destroy the ship. Our mission objective is just to get Merida back, alright? Don't worry about it. Just stay back. There's no reason for you to die here.
Gilboa! How could you?
I told you to stay back! Open the hatch, quick! Once I'm out, proceed to the rear and wait for my signal.
No, you've got it all wrong. That's not what the problem is.
Benager, the unicorn is not a killing machine designed to eradicate Zeon. There's something else, something special about it. And whatever that thing is, it responds to your heart. And that's what the Laplace program really is. A guidepost that tests your heart as it leads you to the box.
What do you have in mind?
Even a cog in a machine has its pride. Now you go and play your own part.
My own part?
You know it, right here, in your heart. You felt something as you heard the ghosts of Laplace. It's the one place where you can decide for yourself who you are. Don't ever lose it.
Who I am. My responsibility.
This isn't about pride, and I'm not trying to redeem myself. I just listen to my heart. Mere cogs can have hopes too. Now, Benager! You are my hope. It's all up to you now, Benager.
Tagusa! You killed him!
There we go! Activated! And of course, now we're in the wrong position! Ah, so annoying. I totally didn't realize that that was a named pilot. Alright, well, there's Angelo Salper. You're going down!
バナージ君
Benager,
置いているならやめろ
if you can hear me,
この
stop
ままではお
this.
互い
If we keep this up, we'll both burn up in the atmosphere.
Captain, please withdraw! This isn't worth the risk!
Well done. Alright, goodbye, Girazulu. Wait. It already used the support? Oh, whoops. When did it use the support? Oh, when he was taking the step. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. Fortunately, we can still reach him. Oh. Alright, you take him out. Take care of Angelo. Angelo, get away! That's no ordinary enemy. Stay back!
You monster!
And there we go, yet another turn 1 win. We've lost laser contact with Sananju. I can't make it out from the debris. The Gundam. The psycho monitor is still functioning. We'll get a lock if we pursue. Change course immediately. Retrieve both suits before they're pulled into the gravity well. Gilboa, your time's up. You won't be able to infiltrate the pseudo-Trojan horse in these conditions. Abort the operation. Divert the Gilboa team to rescue the frontal team. Woo! There we go. Alright. Got ourselves a new scout, and we got a Sinanju technical journal. That would be useful if it weren't for the fact that we have like almost no development material, so we can't even use it. Pushed over the edge by Daguza's death, Benager pursues full frontal with unwavering determination. In doing so, however, the two mobile suits fly too close to the Earth. Now trapped in its gravitational pull, they begin plummeting inexorably towards the ground. Meanwhile, on the Nea Largama, Alberto prepares to transfer Merida, but as the fighting intensifies, he second-guesses their departure. Suddenly, a hole is blown in the ship, and he finds himself being sucked into the vacuum of space. Oh! After Merida saves Alberto's life, he escorts her down to Earth on a transport shuttle. Benager presses the chase, even as the Earth drags him towards the ground, finally catching the Sinanju. This time I won't miss! Seething with hatred, Benager pulls the trigger. However... Gilboa jumps into the line of fire, as if to shield full frontal, and the shot rips through his suit. Benager! Tikva, just look after the family for me! Gilboa? As those words flood his mind, Benager begins to realize that the one he just shot is Gilboa. The horror of that fact leaves him in a state of shock, and the unicorn, burning from the heat of atmospheric entry, sinks into the gravity well. With a fiery death now imminent, Benager senses Daguza's presence, as if he were being guided from the other side. Then, his gaze meets the Garancieris descending to Earth. Alright, that puts us halfway through Unicorn. And unfortunately, that's as far as we're gonna get in this episode. Hopefully we can get another, say, 2 stages done next episode and overall have some decent progress, but that is for next time. We have reached the hour mark. Stream still continues on, so don't go anywhere if you're watching the stream, but the VOD has come to a close. So please, like, follow, subscribe, check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description with Fizz's free funds. And I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye.